All right, good morning, everybody. You are here with Shawn and Liam this morning. When you join us, come on in, say hello, join the club. We're going to get started. We're going to be thinking about our futures today. The
Morning,
beautiful, beautiful
guys.
future of staying at home and not doing
Absolutely.
anything.
Absolutely.
It's
This is the
fantastic.
this is the brave new world, people.
Oh my goodness. Is that Orson Welles' Brave New World?
Aldous Huxley.
Okay. I don't Aldous Huxley.
Yeah, he wrote the novel Brave New World.
Yeah,
Are you
and
thinking
then
are you thinking War of the
I'm thinking
Worlds?
1984.
Okay, that's George
No,
Orwell.
Orson Welles wrote yeah, George. Okay, War of the Worlds. Oh baby,
Orson,
come in,
Orson,
guys.
Orson Orwell.
It's Orson. No, it's not Orson Orwell. It's Orson Welles, isn't
I'm
it?
teasing you. I'm messing with you, man. Um, yeah, guys, we're talking about the future. Yesterday, the Deputy Chief Medical Officer of England said that these lockdown social isolation conditions could go on for another 6 months in various forms. Not that like everything's going to be closed like it is now, where it's kind of everything, but some form of it. In the US, Trump has extended it until the end of April. So, brave new world, people, predicting the future indeed.
I love it
Uh,
how both of our countries, Liam, were about the situation, and now like too high speech for me. No, Luigi, you got it, brother. Join us in. Everybody who's in, say hello. All right. But Liam, for example, now in England, they're taking some really strict measures. Correct or no? Liam doesn't want to talk to me anymore, guys. So if you guys can hear me, tell us where you're from, okay? And tell us something. For example, if you see, remember that you can always follow us these weeks through MyS, okay? If you want to follow our school, you can follow us at MyS Meravilli at Facebook or Instagram, okay? So today we are going to be talking about predicting the future, okay? Now, my all of you guys is what are some different that we predict. As you can see down in the banner, okay, what are some different methods? This morning I was writing and typing, it was very confusing. I was thinking, let me just fix that. So methods that we use to predict the future. Okay. What are some different methods we use? For example, different cultures have different ways to predict the future, and some find that it's more important or less important. Okay. For example, in America, it is sometimes seen as a taboo to talk about different ways to predict the future. Do you guys know any different ways of predicting the future? Okay, so Luigi, let's think back about some different ways. So for example, we might have in China, they do palm reading, the rest of the world, tarot cards that we often use. And we also use astrology. Okay, so we talk about the stars. We talk about the different things we can see in the sky. Okay, and what do we call those things that we can see in the sky? When we see stars in different, we call those stars. Very good, Luigi. Exactly. The reading of the hand. Okay. So we call it hand reading or also palm reading because this is your palm. Okay. Okay. So we have palm reading, and then we also have, for example, what is it called whenever we read the stars? Read the stars, guys. What we call those constellations, okay? And with constellations, yeah, exactly, excellent, Luigi. Some death animals, okay, astrology. What's up, Sil? Good morning. So we got astrology, and those stars are called constellations, okay? So today we're going to look at astrology, we're going to look at palm reading, okay? And we're also going to look at some different ways to describe our, okay? Now, for example, when you when's your birthday, everybody? Tell me your birthday.
No, I think it's just a connection for some reason.
Okay, for example, mine 17th.
Hello? Shawn, can you hear me? Hey, Shawn, can you hear me?
I can hear you, Liam. Tell me your birthday, Liam. When's your birthday?
Okay, good. Sorry about that, guys. My birthday is November the 4th.
Okay, you're November the 4th. I'm October 17th. Sylvia's got the 21st of February. Luigi's got the 15th of March. Okay, so on the Chinese calendar, guys, what animal are you?
Ah, okay. So I can tell you, I remember I'm the year of the snake.
You're the year of the snake.
Yes.
Oh man.
Which I,
All right.
I
And I'm the year of the sheep. And I think the snake and the sheep, no, the snake and the sheep don't have anything connected with each other.
how do you know about this, Shawn? About the Chinese zodiac?
Because whenever I went to a Chinese restaurant, the tablecloth mat was the Chinese zodiac.
Aha. Okay.
Is that the same for you or no?
I went to a lot of Chinese restaurants growing up, but I don't remember the calendar being part of it, actually.
No, the calendar was everything. We would go out to eat to get Chinese just to talk with each other about what type of animal you are, what kind of character you have. It was a fun extra thing going out to eat.
No way. I
Yeah.
just I can't remember. I think I learned it in school when we looked at different cultures and different religions. I learned that I was the year of the snake.
Really?
Mm.
So what year is everybody? We got Vincenzo's the year of the boar. Jelly Morgana is the year of the goat. Luigi and Sylvia, what about you guys? You know what year you are?
Okay. A boar, goat, really good. Good mix.
Yeah, we got a mixed group this morning.
We do. We got a
We also
mixed
got the
bag.
snake. Good old Liam as the snake, and I'm the sheep.
Do you know, Shawn, does it say anything about our personalities?
Yeah, it does. And we'll actually get to that a little bit later, but I think it talks about, for example, it talks about different character forms. Like if you're a sheep or if you're a snake, you act a certain way. And
Okay.
it's because, for example, when we talk about the future, sometimes your characteristics can help us to predict how you see and how you perceive the future. Okay. For example, a snake, you might look at your future differently than a goat or a
Ah,
sheep for
okay.
that matter.
So I have a different, it's like I have a different outlook.
Yeah, exactly. Just like the boar and the monkey. Nice. Sylvia's the year of the monkey. That doesn't surprise me, Sylvia. That doesn't surprise me. Um,
Is
so
it
it's good that we put
and
all of our birthdays down. Yeah, go ahead, Liam.
sorry, I'm just you because you are the Zen master with this stuff. So what does it mean about me if I'm the snake? Am I optimistic? Am I fatalistic? What's my outlook?
I don't know. I only studied mine.
Okay. All right, well that's my goal.
I'm
That's my
sorry, Leo. I am no Zen master. Okay.
You so are.
I am no Zen master.
Luigi, this is pretty cool. Luigi says he's the year of the dragon.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie,
So is my
Luigi.
dad.
Is he?
Yeah.
Cool.
So
And I saw,
Luigi and my dad are two dragons.
yeah, two dragons. I saw somebody before in the comments. Luigi said something interesting. He said this some cultures read the interior of dead animals, and yeah, that is true. We call them the entrails. If you want some top level
Yeah.
vocab.
Nice, Leo.
Yeah, they're called the entrails. Yeah, and it's true. Some cultures do read these.
Mm-hmm.
And the tea leaves as well, different ways of talking about the future.
Yeah. I mean, but even like, for example, all cultures have some kind of ways to predict the future. For example, in Italy, you guys read the bottom of the coffee cup.
Yes, the
Do you
coffee
know about that,
grounds.
Leo?
I do,
Exactly.
yeah,
The coffee ground, the design in the cup tells you your future.
clearly. So if I'm looking at mine right
I'm an
now,
optimistic and a little bit of what, Luigi? You can't say that on the chat, man.
what the?
This is
Okay.
a PG chat,
I was
Luigi.
gonna
Come on,
say
man.
this is some PG-13 talk at a 10 a.m.
Yeah,
webinar.
watch out. You had too much coffee this morning, Luigi. Oh my goodness.
And he says,
Exactly. The
okay,
tea leaves like Harry Potter.
very good. Exactly. Exactly. It's called, because yeah, in Harry Potter, I remember that class is called divination, to divine, because to divine something is to predict the future.
Wow.
Okay, to
Wow.
divine as the
So
verb.
wow. So we're divining it up this morning.
Exactly. Exactly.
Fantastic.
I love that verb, to divine something.
Liam, how often do you divine in a week?
I mean, I've been predicting all week that I won't be leaving my house, and so far I've been correct.
Yeah, you're pretty strong with your predictions.
I'm pretty good.
The
All
force
right.
is strong in you.
It was such a bad idea putting us together for this. Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. So we got some questions here. True or false? 75% of people who read their horoscopes are men. During a full moon, the number of emergency room visits increases. Americans spend $100 million a year on astrology. Huh.
I want to know how
Interesting.
come there are never any UK studies. It's always focused on Americans.
It's true, actually. I feel like a lot of this stuff is. Luigi's apologized, Shawn. Don't worry, he's cleaned it up. He
Yeah,
meant
thank
he.
you. Yeah, yeah. Luigi, yeah, you definitely cleaned that one up, man.
Yeah, like yeah, you've made that much better.
Thank you. I'm glad you know the masculine and perfect. All right.
Very, yeah. I mean, we joke, Luigi, but it's a good one to know.
Yeah, it is. All right, so Sylvia's coming in hot. She's saying the first one is false. Okay.
Yeah, 75%
Liam,
of people who
are
read the
you the I Liam, do you read your horoscope or no?
I do not. No, I don't believe. I don't believe in astrology.
But don't you dance with it a little bit? Don't you kind of like, you know,
No,
are you a
I
little
think it's.
curious?
I'm afraid I'm ruthlessly logical and rational. So I'm afraid that astrology doesn't do anything for me. Um,
So
I'm
you think it's a
amazed.
bunch of hocus pocus?
I'm afraid so. Yeah, I don't think that the arbitrary position of planets has any influence on your personality.
I think I think you're wrong.
Good.
No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I'm kidding, Liam. Yeah,
it's good to mix it up.
yeah, exactly. All right. I mean, I don't know. You can beat me any day with logic, Liam. I know that. In our conversations, as soon as you bring logic into the discussion, I just shut down.
It's true. It's true. He runs away.
I do, yeah. And now I can't run away because I'm in my house.
Just leave.
Just
Okay,
leave the room.
Vincenzo says, hang on a sec, trying to bring that up. I think Vincenzo said not men, but women. So Vincenzo's saying it could be true. Aha. And Vincenzo, I think you're absolutely right.
Yeah. Look at you go, Vincenzo.
Well done. Very good.
Mhm.
Fantastic.
And then,
Um,
for example, in the moon, so Liam, you also are a disbeliever of the moon has any effect on your mood or on emergency room visits.
I'm afraid so. I don't think because I know lots of people think the moon has influences on our. Yes, like I've had people say that it even affects, for example, when you should cut your hair, for example.
Yeah, because it grows faster, man.
Apparently, that is the theory.
I mean, why waste money on a haircut when the next night's going to be a full moon? It's going to grow back the next day.
Exactly. Just throwing your money away.
Uh, and Americans do spend $100 million every year on astrology. So Americans love donuts and astrology. Would you look at that, ladies and gentlemen?
In that order.
Yeah. All right. A little bit more true and false for you kids out there. There are 3 billion fortune cookies made every year.
So, guys, if you don't know, a fortune cookie, okay, is a little biscuit that's sometimes given at the end of in some Asian cultures. I think they're entirely American, actually. I think they're an American invention, but they contain a little piece of paper that tells you what will happen in your future. And they're traditionally given at the end of a meal. We don't do it a lot in the UK.
We do it all. You know, they do it in Italy too. Some Chinese restaurants give out fortune cookies.
I didn't know that. I didn't know they did it here.
Yeah. Because actually, for example, the fortune cookie, this is the thing. This cookie is I think you're right. It's been kind of transposed into a different thing. But the Chinese tradition is they make these cookies around their new year.
Ah,
Okay, so
okay.
they have two different like treats that they make. One are they call them like moon pies, and the other one is a cookie that's shaped like this.
Okay, because I know
And
you've got moon pie in America as well, right?
yeah, but the moon pie, for example, our moon pie and a Chinese moon pie are pies.
Okay, okay. Did not know that. Vincenzo
Yeah.
has
I love Vincenzo. You're fantastic.
very
Just like
oh,
more baby booms with a quarantine.
well, that is one of the prediction. That is one
Yeah.
of the predictions, actually. But Vincenzo, we would say just a little thing: more babies are born.
Yeah.
Okay, more babies are born because need the verb to be. People jumping in with the answers here. Luigi's gone for the 1, 2, 3. He says true, probably true, and unfortunately, I think it's true. But Sylvia says that number 2, she says false. I read they were. So Sylvia, because you read, they were invented in Japan.
I like it, Sylvia. I think she has her nose on something. So the
And
first one, you guys are true.
3 billion. That's a lot of fortune cookies.
Heck yeah. Oh, think about how many people need fortunes in the world, Liam. There are billions of people who look for a fortune.
I know I could do with. I need a fortune.
Okay. And now I think Sylvia wins. They were invented in Japan. And the last is
true. Kepler College in Seattle, Washington offers BA and MA programs in astrology. That seems incredible given that Kepler was a great astronomer, not an astrologer. So a college named after an astronomer offers an astrology course. Okay.
Well, I mean, it looks like I'm going back to school, man. I'm going to Kepler.
Apparently, to study astrology.
Yeah. Yeah. Why not?
Why not?
Uh,
Okay.
all right. So now, guys, it's time that we fill in the fantastic blanks. Now, I know on your screen it might be a little small. Liam, is it pretty small on your screen or is it pretty big?
It's quite small. I think if we go just for this exercise, maybe if we go full screen,
baby. Look at that.
maybe that's a little easier.
Baby, I'm amazed. Liam, you teach me so many things.
Master has become no wait. The apprentice has become the master.
Student, yeah. The apprentice has become the master. I know. You come out by saying, look at this Zen master guy, and now you've totally knocked me off of my podium.
Yeah.
That's okay.
All right. So, guys, this exercise, I should say. So we've got the words here: falling, altering, prosperity, seriously, exhibit, gloomy, and contentment. So maybe Shawn and I can go through and just explain these while you guys have a look-see and figure out which one goes in which part of the sentence. So falling I think in this context is going to refer to a decline or a decrease in something. Mm-hmm. Okay, because fall doesn't just mean when you for example, when a person falls or when something falls from the sky. Falling can be used when something is decreasing or declining. So that would be falling in this case.
Very good. Altering is going to be something where it's a change, but it's going to be a state. Okay. So it could be a mood. It could be something in the sense of a changing of some kind of state. Okay. So position.
Awesome. We've also got prosperity. Prosperity is a noun, and it usually refers to someone's level of wealth, okay, of their how rich they are. Okay, so prosperity is wealth. Okay, or I guess it could also be kind of like success. But usually, if you think of prosperity, I guess the first thing you think of is money and financial success and wealth. Okay,
Excellent.
prosperity.
So I think seriously is pretty straightforward, but I'll describe seriously and exhibit. So seriously is our adverb, so it's going to have to describe the verb. Okay, so anywhere in here that you see the description, it's the state of describing the action. Exhibit is just another way to say to show. Okay.
Gloomy, this is a good one. Gloomy can refer to something, it can be a place, and it usually means that it's dark, it's a bit depressing. Sometimes it can be that it's kind of like a swamp or a forest, for example, but it can also be a person. If a person is gloomy, it can just mean that they're a bit sad, they're a bit down, they're a bit depressed.
Exactly. Very good. And contentment is finding some form of, I would say, like a happiness in a way. But for example, contentment makes me think, because I'm always a little confused with contentment. Contentment is like being comfortable, correct?
Yeah, I would say being content is, it's about, I mean,
like almost like compromise and like kind of being happy with what it is.
I think it depends how it's used, because I've heard it used in different ways. If you say content, yeah, like you say, it means that something could be acceptable,
Yeah.
for example. But it can also, I think, in other situations, it can just be a synonym of happy.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think it depends.
So can you guys fill in the blanks with us? So now let's read through it, okay? And we'll go through. So palm reading is taken quite in Japanese culture. The Japanese spend a good amount of money having their palms read and believe that the lines represent their future. Continue, Liam.
The lines, the probability of being wealthy, of finding and having rewarding love relationships in their lives. When the lines represent a future, some Japanese people are literally taking matters into their own hands.
Some are undergoing an operation in hopes of their futures. The operation takes around 15 minutes and costs about $1,000. Wow. The surgeon uses an electric scalpel to burn lines into the palms to increase the odds of becoming wealthy, of having a pleasant life, of in love. Wow. Would you burn your palms?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you. You're the only one that can respond to me.
That is true. Yeah, I most definitely would not do that.
Yeah,
I can think of a much better way to spend $1,000.
Mm-hmm. All right, very good. So we're starting to get some nice feedback. Sylvia and Luigi and Vincenzo are putting in seriously for the first. Excellent. I believe you are correct. For the second one, they said prosperity. I dig it. Did they already fill for 3? Let's see. The lines, the probability. They exhibit. Very good.
Very good. Yeah.
Contentment. All right. When the lines represent
What do we think?
I think it could be. I think you're right. A gloomy, guys, gloomy. Okay,
Yeah,
so a
gloomy.
bad situation.
Yeah, sad, depressing, not very inspiring.
Mhm. Into their own hands, hopes of altering their futures. Okay, and the last is falling. Okay, excellent
Yeah,
job, guys. Great
falling,
participation, and welcome, Jocomina. Come on
falling
in.
in
And
love. Hello,
falling,
Giacomo.
yeah. You fall in love, you fall for somebody, or you fall on your face.
And
You
that
also
expression,
fall for a joke.
you do. That one as well, taking matters into their own hands. Okay, so that means that you want to decide what will happen. You want to take control of a process and be the one to decide what happens. So you don't want another person making decisions for you. For example, if you take it into your own hands, it means you take control.
Exactly. So take control of your future, everybody. I hope to have a good palm lines. I don't want to burn it. Good job, Vincenzo. Don't burn your hands, okay? When
Yeah,
you're in
don't.
quarantine, the last thing you want to do is burn your hands.
Yeah,
All right,
don't
guys.
burn
So
your palms,
now,
people. There are better ways to spend
yeah.
quarantine.
Yeah. So now let's take a look at certainty. Okay, so the level of certainty that we have, we're going to look at phrasings to help us understand if you are 100% positive, if you aren't sure, you're in the middle, and if you are 100% negative. Okay. So
All
Liam, how
right.
about go ahead and read for me, please?
Sure. So, first one says, you are bound to get married in the next year.
Okay.
You don't have much of a chance at getting a promotion at work. You may well win the lottery next week. There's a good chance you will have children. You will certainly travel to China next month. You are unlikely to write a book in your lifetime.
Oh, well, thank you.
You're very welcome.
All right. So to be sure, so for example, so when you're sure in the positive, what are some different ways that we can read and express our certainty? All right.
Yeah.
First one is going to be I am sure. You are bound. Okay. So what do you guys think for you don't have much of it? Where do we think we're going to put that?
What do we think? Okay. So bound to. Okay, this is a really good one. Bound to means something is certain to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It means because to bind literally means to tie up with rope, for example. So it's this idea that something is very secure. In this case, very secure in the future. Okay. So if you say you're bound to get married, for example.
We're bound to be in quarantine after April.
Yeah, exactly. Sad,
to make
but
it
sad but true.
to make it a little bit more tangible for everybody. All right.
Yes, make it a bit more realistic.
Yeah. So how about you don't have much of a chance? We're going to put that under the I don't think so. Okay? So you're more certain that it's negative than positive. Okay? So much of a chance, guys. When you don't have a chance, there's no possibility.
Yeah, so yeah, you don't have a chance. Okay, because chance can be used. I guess the two ways is one of them is luck. So it's a lucky chance, for example. But chance also just means possibility. Like there's a chance it could rain. There's a chance it
Mhm.
could rain. Means there's a possibility. Or in this case, you don't have much of a chance. So very unlikely.
Exactly. You may well win. Okay, so you may well, the phrase you may well, what do we think? Where can we put this?
Yeah.
I'm
How?
sure, I think so, or I don't think so.
Okay. Oh, Luigi has. Okay. Not exactly sure.
Okay, so two. Okay, so he made, for example, I'm sure is A. I
A,
think so
right.
is B,
Got
and I
it.
don't think so is C.
Got it. Got
Right.
it. Took me a second to
So three, we're gonna put in the middle. So you may well, exactly, is gonna be in the middle. There is a good chance we're gonna put it in the middle because we're not sure. Okay. Certainly is obviously we're gonna go with 100%, and you are unlikely.
very good. You are
Luigi
unlikely.
put I think Luigi is likely to create a new system of organization because that was pretty good.
Yes.
That
That
was
was
pretty good. That was
yeah, it
pretty
was. That
good.
was pretty good on the fly.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. So now let's move to talking about your day. So your sign is once again talking about the year that you were born. Okay. So here we have some different adjectives. Liam, could you read for me?
Sure. Yeah, we've got adaptable, reasonable, ambitious, trustworthy, eccentric, and intuitive.
Very good. So now let's go ahead and guys, all of you and us together, let's match them to the definitions. And I'll read out the guys respond. Okay. So if
Yeah.
you are, what kind of person are you if others easily believe you? Okay. What person are you if you rely on your instinct? What kind of person are you if you are sensible with decisions? Ah, Luigi wants to know pretty good on the fly.
Oh, okay, sure. So, Luigi, that means that you are good at answering something quite quickly with no preparation. Okay, if it's on the
It's like
fly,
improvisation.
exactly. Yes, improvisation. Okay, so you're good at just answering, like you invented that system for classifying your answers without like planning it. You just did it and you improvised, like Shawn said.
Yeah. Oh, Luigi, you're pretty good on the fly, bro. Okay. So
All
now,
right.
what kind of person are you if you enjoy being funny and strange? What kind of person are you if you desire and work hard for success? And what kind of
Okay.
person are you if you adjust easily to change? Okay. So the snake, like Liam, is someone who relies on their instinct. Liam, would you say that's true about you?
I don't know. I was just thinking as I read it. Yeah, I rely on my instincts. Um, yeah, I guess I do. I mean, for example, when I'm cooking, I guess I use my instincts. For example, if I cook, so I know if something's good or if I need to change something. Um, yeah, maybe to a certain extent that is true.
Yeah.
What about you, Shawn? Which one are you? Sorry, I don't remember your.
I'm the one being funny and strange.
Okay, would you say that's true for you then?
More than 95%, yes, I would say. I think that most of the time I don't make any sense. And most of the time I'm looking for a laugh. So that fits in being funny and strange, I think.
Okay, all right.
So you and Sylvia are the snake and monkey. So Sylvia, do you agree with that? And then I believe
Yeah, guys.
Vincenzo was a dragon. We also had who else did now no one is the representing year, which is crazy. This is the year of the rat, and there isn't anybody on our chat that is the rat.
But yeah, so guys, tell us if you think that these are accurate for you. Okay, as well as if you can give us the answers.
Yeah. Because when you are adaptable, what kind of person are you, Liam? Which one?
If you're adaptable. So, if you are adaptable, okay, that would mean that you are someone like the year of the rat or the year of the horse. It means you adjust easily to change. because the idea is you can adapt. Okay, so you are adaptable.
Very good. And then if you are reasonable.
Reasonable, yeah, that one means that you are someone like the ox or the boar. It means you are sensible with decisions.
Very good. You're the ox or the boar. Ambitious.
Someone who's ambitious is like the tiger or the dog. It means they desire and work hard for success.
Okay. Then trustworthy, others easily believe you. So the rabbit or the rooster is good at convincing people. Eccentric is the funny dragon and sheep. And intuitive is the snake and the monkey. You rely on your instinct, okay? So Liam and Sylvia are more so intuitive, where Vincenzo and I are just crazy, basically.
I always thought so.
Thank you, Liam. I'm glad someone believes my sign.
I absolutely
All right.
do. In the
So
best
now,
and in the best possible way.
in the best of thank you. So remember when I asked all of you guys about your birthdays, we asked you, and some of us told us November, February. Liam's is in November. We have October babies. Okay, so now looking at your sign, your astrological sign, you can see what element you are. Okay, so Liam, are you Scorpio?
Let's have a look. So I'm okay. So again, I rely on other people to tell me this stuff because I don't believe in it. I'm a
You're
Scorpio.
Scorpio, bro.
Yeah. So what does that
Yeah.
mean? I can't quite see. What element does that make me?
You are a water element, baby.
Okay. So I'm a water sign. Okay.
All right. So then Pisces, which one is Pisces? Your water sign as well. Okay. So even, for example, both of you guys, maybe you were born in different years, but you hold a similar type of element. I am, of course, air because I basically don't exist. Let's see. What else do we? I just go with the flow, baby. Go with the flow. That one's for you, Luigi, because he wants some different idioms.
Yeah, I'll write that one up for him.
All right, cool. Thank you. So we got, a person from an air sign is moved very easily. Okay. Water, you have to look at the elements and how they describe you. Okay. What about, do we have any Virgos, Capricorns, Tauruses, any Aries, Leo, or Sagittariuses?
What do you guys think? Okay, and because I'm guessing, Shawn, do you know what it means about us if we are a water sign, if we're an air sign, an earth sign, a fire sign?
I know more about like relationships. So, for example, air and fire create relationship because it's just fire and air. The fire spreads with air very easily. Like the air kind of is the igniter for fire. Where earth and water are like a balanced relationship. So I understand it more in the sense of how different people work together, like through this sign.
Okay. I gotcha.
But you don't believe in it anyways.
I'm afraid not.
All right. So this is what it means if you are these different. For example, empathetic and sensitive. Is that true?
Yeah, well, I mean, emotional, sure. I mean, I cried like a child at the end of Terminator 2. Empathetic, sensitive. I like to think, I should say, I like to think that these are all accurate for me, I should say.
Yeah.
I'd like to think these are true for me.
I would say that Yeah.
You're free-spirited, eccentric, and disconnected. Again, do you think that's fair?
I mean, I don't know how true it is disconnected. I would agree with free-spirited though and eccentric. But at the same time, like even my free-spirited, there's a boundary of my free-spiritedness, if you can say.
Okay.
Because I still think like I try to be pretty logical. So I wouldn't necessarily say that I'm just like I go by the seat of my pants for anything and everything. You know? I mean,
Okay. So, Shawn, do you want to explain go by the seat of your pants?
sure. Are you gonna write it down? I love how all of our idioms are just go on the fly, go on the fly, go with the flow,
Yeah,
go
but
by the seat of your pants.
I would say just one maybe thing. I don't know if this is a British American thing. I would say fly by the seat of your pants.
Oh, you can also say fly by the seat. Yeah, fly, go. Potato, potato, Liam.
Which no one says. I love that one, potato,
Yeah.
potato, because no one says potato.
You know what we could say? We could say, what's the word that you guys use for eggplant? Aubergine.
Aubergine.
Oh, aubergine eggplant. That could be our new thing.
There you go. So fly by the seat
Yeah.
of your pants. For those of you who are interested in the idioms, I've just written that one. It'll come up in the comments in a second. But it means to make everything up as you go along and not have a plan. Okay,
Yeah.
so the idea is that you're never planning ahead. You're just reacting to what happens around you.
I feel like I just proved the point that I'm very disconnected because I didn't tie anything together. You asked me a question and I didn't respond to it, and I apologize.
Apology not necessary.
Thank you. Hey, aubergine, you know?
Absolutely. Okay,
All right, so
guys,
the
we've just
last
got.
thing that we're going to do. Oh, okay. Yeah. We just got a couple minutes. Go ahead,
Yeah.
Liam. Sorry.
No, sorry. I was literally just going to say we've just got a couple of minutes left. That was all, and just if anybody had any last-minute questions as well.
Luigi says, you may act well, act too quickly in love means you fall in love easily.
I haven't heard that one, Luigi. I'm not familiar with that expression myself. Maybe you've read that somewhere.
He's trying to connect. He's trying to connect the phrases for certainty with an activity.
Right. Okay.
So you may well act too quickly in love. Here, we might use a different idiom that says you might jump the gun on love.
Maybe that's it. Yeah. That might be more what he was trying to say.
You may jump the gun on love. Would we say on love or in love?
On.
Yeah.
I would say. Okay. All right. Okay. I think we've pretty much run out of time, unfortunately, guys.
Thank you very much for joining us. Remember that you can always follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Absolutely.
Oh, exactly. So Luigi, good job on improvising.
Okay. Improvising, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Very good job, guys. Okay. So remember, you can join us at different times all throughout the week. Thank you for joining us this morning, and we wish you a very good day.
Have a great day, guys. We'll see you later on in the week, maybe. Bye, guys. Thank you very much.